Hello, Strat-O-Matic fans. Welcome to the opening day 2016 Chicago Cubs Strat-O-Matic Replay. Chicago Cubs will open the season against the Los Angeles Angels. A quick run through of the lineups: Dexter Fowler in center field, Jason Hayward in right, Ben Zobrist at second base, Anthony Rizzo at first, Chris Bryant at third, Kyle Schwarber in left field. Jorge Soler is DHing for the Cubs, Miguel Montero catching, and rounding out the Chicago Cubs, Addison Russell at shortstop. For the Los Angeles Angels, Yunel Escobar playing third base, Daniel Nava left field, Mike Trout center field, Albert Pujols DHing, Cole Calhoun in right field, CJ Cron playing first, Andrelton Simmons at short, Carlos Perez catching, and Johnny Giofatella at second base. Pitching for the Los Angeles Angels is Garrett Richards, and pitching for the Chicago Cubs is Jake Arrieta, reigning NL Cy Young Award winner. Let's play ball. Up first is Dexter Fowler, a 6'8". 6'8" is a fly ball out the center field, and Fowler is out. Batting second, new acquisition for the Cubs this year, Jason Hayward, a 3-2, lines out to second base, and that is a quick 2 outs for Garrett Richards. Batting third, also new acquisition for the Cubs, coming over from Oakland and Kansas City, Ben Zobrist. Zobrist, a 2-6, walks for the first base runner of the day. Anthony Rizzo, fourth in last year's NL MVP voting, a 6'11", fly ball out the right field. Right fielder Cole Calhoun is a 2, a roll of a 9, roll of a 9, and that is a double for Anthony Rizzo. But Zobrist kind of got tripped up there and ended up having to stop, and was given the stop sign by the third base coach. So runners on second and third with 2 out. NL Rookie of the Year from 2015, Chris Bryant. It's a 6'7", 14. That's a 2-run single by Bryant. Rizzo off on the pitch, and the Cubs take a quick 2-0 lead. So Richards starts off the game red hot, getting 2 straight outs, and followed by a walk and 2 straight hits by the Cubs. Brings up Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber is a 6'5", struck him out, looking to end the inning. So 2 runs are on the board going into the bottom of the first. Chicago 2, Los Angeles none. On the mound for the Cubs, facing the top of the order here, is Jake Arrieta. He will be facing Yunel Escobar, Daniel Nava, and Mike Trout. A 6'7" is a ground ball to second base. Second base, Zobrist is a 3, and an 8 was rolled, and that is an out. So that is a 4-3 putout. Brings up Daniel Nava. A 4-5 for Nava. Fly ball out the center field. Fowler racing back. A 3-16 is an out for the Cubs. So, just like Richards, Arrieta gets out to a hot start, 2 straight outs. And that brings up MVP runner-up in 2015, Mike Trout. It's a 4-6, and walks him. So wanted no part of Trout. The problem with going around Trout is you will have to face Albert Pujols. Pujols, a 6'8", fly ball, easy play for Dexter Fowler to end the inning. After 1, Cubs 2, Angels 0. The bottom of the order, 7, 8, 9. Leading off for the Chicago Cubs is Jorge Soler against Garrett Richards. It's a 3-11 ground ball to third base. And Escobar scoops it up and fires over for the first out. Miguel Montero, a 6-11 fly ball out the right field. Calhoun, a 2, roll of a 12. Calhoun's easily under it for the out. So, just like last inning, 2 straight outs, but the Cubs put together 2 2-out runs in the first. Let's see if Richards can deal away here, and he's facing Addison Russell. Russell's a 5-5, struck him out in a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Cubs. All right, Cole Calhoun leading off for the Angels against Jake Arrieta. A 2-10 on a 1 double and a 220 single. It is a roll of a 13, so the first base runner for the Angels. He is a stealing E, probably not going to go anywhere, but that brings up CJ Cron. A 5-11 struck him out. Makes it 1 out for Andrelton Simmons. Cole Calhoun leads off first. A 6-11 fly ball out to Schwarber. Schwarber not known for his defense out there. He's a 4-2, which is a double. And the runner was off. Crazy how we thought Calhoun was going to stay there, but he was off on the pitch, and he comes all the way around to score. So Simmons with an RBI double brings up Carlos Perez. 4-7, walk to Perez. So a solid inning for Arrieta in the first, struggling a little bit here in the second. Johnny Giovotella up with 1 out, runners at first and second. There's the pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. Russell scoops it up, flips it over to Zobrist, who throws it over to Rizzo for this 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. So, the top of the third, the Cubs are leading 2-1. Dexter Fowler is now batting. Fowler flew out in his first at-bat. A 2-5, singles up the middle to get the leadoff hitter on. Brings up Jason Hayward. Hayward line drive, second base in the first inning. A 3-8, also singles. Singles out to right field. Checking the arm of Calhoun. Calhoun has an arm of a -4. Fowler is not going to risk it at this point, and he is going to round second, but stop right there. Doesn't want to kill anything already with the heart of the order coming up. So Ben Zobrist batting 1-8. Gets under it, pops it up the shortstop for the first out. Anthony Rizzo batting. A 6-7, a 1-4 double, a 5-2 single. That is a 15, and with runners advancing 2 bases. So Rizzo out to a quick start here. Fowler scores. Hayward goes to third, and Rizzo is on at first with an RBI single. Richards getting banged up here in the top of the third inning. Brings up Chris Bryant, which is a 1-4. Oh boy, it's hit. It could be. It might be. It is a Chris Bryant 3-run homer. Circle the bases, Chris Bryant, to put the Cubs up 6-1. Mound visit for mound visit for the Angels. They're looking at putting someone up in the pen in a hurry. Did not expect this on opening day. A 6-1 game. And it looks like they're going to get Mike Moran up in the bullpen. And he is going to start stretching it out really quick. Brings up Kyle Schwarber. Was caught looking in his first at bat. 3-7, strike 3. But this time goes down swinging. Jorge Soler ground out in his first at bat. A 3-10, fly ball out to center field. Trout easily under it. And that is the end of the third inning. Richards struggles through the third inning there, capped by a 3-run homer by Chris Bryant. Bottom of the third, Jake Arrieta pitching to the top of the order. 4-7 is a walk to Yunel Escobar. Daniel Nava up with the runner on first. It is a 1-2, also walks. Control issues right away, gets up. And we have control issues. Gets up 6-1. Should be going right at these hitters, but is struggling. Mike Trout, not a guy you want to mess with. It's a ground ball to Russell. Russell picks it up, a 1-12. Oh, he throws it off the base, pulls him off the base, and that is an error on Addison Russell to load the bases. So bases loaded, 6-1 score in the bottom of the third here. Brings up dangerous Albert Pujols. A 1-10, pops out the second base. No one will advance as the infield fly rule is called. Next batter, Cole Calhoun. Arrieta trying to fight his way through this inning. A 2-5 single up the middle. Nava is a 1-11. That was hit to left field. Schwarber, 1-11. And Schwarber is a +1. They don't want to risk it. It is a 1-12 to get him to go, but they don't want to risk it when they have bases loaded at now and only one out. With a home run hitter, CJ Cron batting 4-8. That is a single 1-2 and a line out 320, and the roll is a 7, so it is a line out to the second baseman, and everyone has to freeze. Nava almost was thrown out, but he dives back in the third. Bases loaded, 2 outs. And Simmons grounds out to Addison Russell at shortstop. So, looking back, they should have maybe tried to send him, but they get one back. In a strange turn of events, Garrett Richards is going to stay out on the mound. They're going to have Miguel Montero, Addison Russell, and the top of the order for Garrett Richards. At the 3-10, pop out to second base for a quick, easy out. Addison Russell batting. A 5-8 is a double by Russell. So trying to make up for that error in the top of the inning. Russell bangs one off the wall and easily comes in to second base standing up. Dexter Fowler, 1 for 2 on the day. A 2-12. He is walked. No harm, no foul there. That does put them in double play possibility here. Top of the fourth inning. 6-2 Cubs leading. Richards deals to Hayward. It's a 4-10. Fly ball right field C. So no one is going anywhere as Hayward gets under the ball. And everyone holds up. Ben Zobrist has walked once and flew out today, so he is 0 for 1 on the new season. 5-6, 1-7 single, line out, shortstop, 8-20. It is a roll of 10, so that is a line out to the shortstop to end the inning. So, sticking with Garrett Richards pays off for the Angels as he works out of some traffic. Mike Moran is up and waiting, and we'll see what happens next inning. We move over to Jake Arrieta pitching to Carlos Perez, the Angels catcher. There's the pitch. 5-7, struck him out. Batting ninth, Johnny Giotella, excuse me there. Batting 0 for 1 today, 6-8. That is a fly ball out to Fowler, and he easily puts it away for the out. Brings back up the top of the order, starting with Yunel Escobar, 0 for 1 with a walk today. 4-5 is a strikeout, so a nice quick inning for Jake Arrieta. They are going to let Garrett Richards pitch probably his last inning. Any sign of struggle, I think the Angels got to bring him out here, but we'll see what happens. 2-6 is a 1 home run, or a 220 a double. It is a 5, and Anthony Rizzo goes 3 for 3 off of Garrett Richards. They are going to pull Richards. Richards is done for the day. Mike Moran is going to come in to pitch, and we will come back after this pitching change. All right, here we go. Chris Bryant with a runner on second, nobody out. A 5-6 is a single to the right side. Calhoun, decent arm over there. A -4 with Rizzo running 1 through 12. Rizzo is going to stop. The Cubs got a lead here. Probably could be a little more aggressive, but they're going to stop. Brings up Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2, 2 Ks. Not looking for the hat trick. Not what he wants on opening day. It's a 2-11 fly ball, right field B. Fly ball right field B. Check my notes, make sure I have it right. Fly ball right field B. The batter's out, but the runner on third will score, and that is a sac fly for Kyle Schwarber. And Chris Bryant will hold up. So Mike Moran's got 1 out here. He's responsible for Chris Bryant on first. A 2-8 to Soler, and that is also a single, and that is going to go to left field. Nava is an arm of +2. Bryant is a runner of 1 through 14, so he is going to go for third right in his face, and he rolls a 1, so he slides in easily in front of the throw. So runners on first and third, 1 out. Mike Moran struggling a little bit himself here, so the Angels do have 2 guys warming up in the bullpen. Corey Erasmus and Jose Alvarez are warming up, trying to see if Moran can get out of this. Miguel Montero has struggled today. He's 0 for 2, 2 flyouts. A 4-2, and that's also a fly ball, but this time it will be deep enough to score Bryant from third, so he sacrifice fly. Bryant scores, and Soler holds up, and the Cubs take a commanding 8-2 lead. Addison Russell batting 1 for 2, a double and a strikeout. 2-2, lines the ball right at Simmons, and the inning is finally over. Bottom of the 5th, 8-2 Cubs. The The line for the Cubs is 8 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, and 4 left on, while the Angels have 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors, and 5 left on. Arrieta struggled a little bit, nothing too difficult to get out of, but he is working with the commanding lead here, and with an 8-2 lead. So he's going to go right at these hitters, I gotta believe. So here is Arrieta facing Escobar is a 2-5. A 1-2-12 is a double, and a 13-20 is a single. It is a 14, and Daniel Nava should be hitting. So a 2-5 is a straight single anyway, and Nava is on leading off. Here is Mike Trout, a 1-10, also a single. The single goes up the center field. Nava's a 1-3 runner. Fowler is a 0 thrower. No use trying to stretch this out though, with an 8-2 deficit. So we have runners on first and second. Brings up Albert Pujols for the Angels. Pujols a 4-4. It's a fly ball to center field. Fowler is a 3. The roll is a 6, and that is an out 4 where the runners hold. So Pujols can't get anything done as he flies out to center field. The Cubs do have a couple people in the bullpen. We'll have to wait and see who they are. We can't get an eye on that right now. Cole Calhoun, 1 out. A 6-8 fly ball center field B. So just another fly ball for the Angels. So 2 runners on to start the inning, and they cannot get anything done right now. CJ Cron is 0 for 2 against Arrieta today. It's a 6-8. Another lazy fly ball. Lazy fly ball out to center, and I've hit ground ball twice in a row here. Fly ball out to center field, and he is out. Jose Alvarez coming on to pitch for the Angels as we see him warm up here. He will face Dexter Fowler to start off the inning. Fowler 1 for 2 with a walk, flew out, singled, and walked in this game. So Fowler, it's a 4-8. Fowler's on again. I can't expect Fowler to go anywhere with this big of lead with the Cubs, but you never know. You probably got to keep an eye on him. Here's the big money guy from the offseason, Jason Hayward. Let's see if Hayward can do anything. And the pitch is a 1-3, and that is just a little lazy pop-up to Johnny at second base for the first out. Fowler obviously gets back and brings up Zobrist. A 2-4. Jose Alvarez doing the job here. Lazy pop-up to third base. And Fowler cannot go anywhere. But here's the hitting machine. Anthony Rizzo, 3 for 3 today. A double, single, double, all off Garrett Richards before Richards was retired from the game. Anthony Rizzo, here's the pitch. A 2-4. Oh, he is on fire. 2-4 home run. A 2-run home run for Anthony Rizzo. Jose Alvarez was pitching well. Rizzo gets him, takes him deep. 10-2 Cubs. Chris Bryant also hot today. Also 3 for 3. That's a 1-4. Boom! Back-to-back jacks. Chris Bryant. Another home run. And Jose Alvarez cannot figure out how this has gone south so quick. Kyle Schwarber batting. A 1-7, ground ball to shortstop. And he is out. Simmons easily fires over and gets Schwarber. Arrieta, with the Cubs bullpen going, Arrieta gets to come out for another inning. They do have Neil Ramirez and Trevor Cahill in the bullpen warming up on this opening day. I gotta believe you're gonna see Arrieta probably go this inning and then be done. The batter will be Andrelton Simmons in the bottom of the sixth. 11-2 ball game. Cubs walloping. Ground ball. Russell scoops it up, fires over the first, easily gets the out. Brings up Carlos Perez. Carlos Perez, 0 for 1 with the walk. It's a 6-3 fly ball to right field. Hayward, Golden Glover out there. Should be easy. Yes, it is. It is a 12 roll out for Perez. Arrieta, not a bad inning here. Again, probably going to be done with two guys warming up. Giovitella up at the bottom of the order for the Angels. It is a 4-8 roll, a 1-2 single, line out second base on a 320. The roll is 18, and it is a line drive to end the inning. So after six complete, the Cubs lead 11-2. Cubs have had 3 home runs today, 2 by Bryant and 1 by Rizzo. Jorge Rasmus is going to jog onto the mound here and replace Jose Alvarez. Alvarez did all right, but eventually Rizzo and Bryant got to him. So here we go. Jorge Soler, 1 for 3. Ground out, fly out, and a single today. A 3-3 is also a ground out. Giovitella picks it up, throws over the first, 1 out. So Rasmus with his first batter, 1 out. A 5-5 to Miguel Montero, and that is a fly ball out to right field. Calhoun easily under it for the second out. Addison Russell batting. That is a 4-4, ground ball to third baseman. Yunel Escobar is a 4, and the roll is a 2. Single past a diving Yunel Escobar. Brings up the top of the order, Dexter Fowler, 2 for 3 today. It's a 3-12, lines out second base, and Rasmus is out of the inning on a line out to the second baseman. All right, going to the top of the order. Arrieta's day is done. Not a bad outing for him. Gives up 2 runs. I believe only 1 earned. We'll have to check the books later on that. Travis Cahill will come in for Arrieta, and they are going to replace Schwarber out in left field with a defensive replacement, and that will be Matt Scherzer will go in for Kyle Schwarber as a defensive replacement. So let me make the switch there, and here we go. Okay, Trevor Cahill on the mound in the bottom of the 7th inning. Facing Yunel Escobar, 0 for 2 against Arrieta to start off the season. That is a 3-8, which is a ground ball to shortstop. Russell bobbled a little, easily got it, throw it over, 1 out. Daniel Nava batting, 1 for 2, single in his last at bat, a 5-3, ground ball to shortstop. Russell's a 1-19 was rolled, therefore that is a 6-3 put out. Trout, 1 for 2, a walk, reached on an air and singled today. A 4-4, fly ball right field. Hayward drifts back just a little bit, but nothing doing for the Angels against Trevor Cahill. A good opening day for Cahill. I think the Cubs will leave him in. They do have Ramirez still warming up, but Cahill will probably get another inning after a quick 1-2-3 inning. Corey Rasmus pitching. Jason Hayward hitting. Hayward 1 for 4, playing some good defense, trying to get his eye for the new season here. Top of the 8th, 6-8 is the roll, and Hayward walks to lead off the inning. Zobrist up 5-8. That is a strikeout, looking for the Cubs second baseman. Corey Rasmus deals to the hot-hitting Anthony Rizzo. Rizzo rolls a 2-8. A 116 is a double. A 17-20 is a single, both with 2 stars. It is a roll of a 7, and Hayward rounds third, gets the held up, and Rizzo's on second with a double, going 5 for 5 in this opening day game. Just as hot, single home run for reigning Rookie of the Year. Chris Bryant, his 5th at bat here, a 5-9. You better believe it, folks, a 5-9. It is gone. Home run. 3 home runs on the day for Chris Bryant. Puts the Cubs up 14-2. Gonna make sure we take out Schwarber here. Max Scherzer hitting. Rasmussen dealing 5-6. A 1 is a home run. A fly ball to right field on a 220. Calhoun drifts back, and makes the catch on the warning track for the second out. Scherzer goes down and is first at bat. Corey Rasmus dealing here, gave up a 3-run homer to hot-hitting Chris Bryant. 3 home runs here on opening day. A 1-3 to Jorge Soler, and that is a weak ground ball to Simmons, who fires over for a 6-3 putout. Cahill gonna get an extra inning in here as Bryant hit a 3-run homer. That's the story of the game. Rizzo and Bryant, a combined 10 for 10 today to put the Cubs up 14-2. Crazy. Cahill pitching the Pujols. Pujols 0 for 3. 4-4 is rolled. That's a fly ball. Hayward comes in. Shoestring catch, but makes the grab for the first out. Calhoun batting a 3-10. Hard ground ball to Zobrist. Zobrist easily picks it though. Fires over the Rizzo and makes the out. CJ Cron also 0 for 3. A 4-5. Cahill strikes him out, and that is the end of the 8th inning for the Angels. Fernando Salas is coming in to pitch for the Angels. Rasmus, not a bad outing. Again, ran into the hot hitting 4 or 5 hitters of the Cubs and couldn't really do anything, but who really could do anything with those guys today? They're both 5 for 5. So Miguel Montero will lead off against Fernando Salas. It's a 6-4. Trout is easily under that for the first out of the 9th inning. A 3-9 pitch to Addison Russell. Swings hard and misses it and goes down swinging. Brings up our leadoff hitter, Dexter Fowler. Fowler is batting .500 on the season. Obviously only 4 at-bats to get that .500, but he is 2 for 4 today with a walk. Salas pitches, and it's a 6-10 ground ball to second base to end the inning. And Salas goes 1, 2, 3, and the Cubs go down. Going into the bottom of the 9th. Clayton Richard coming on to try to finish off the game here for the Cubs. They got a 14-2 lead right now. So they're going to bring in Clayton Richard to try to finish this off. He's going to pitch to Andrelton Simmons and Carlos Perez and Johnny Giovatella. The pitch is off. It's a 5-8 ground ball to second base. Zobrist being a 3, and the roll was a 3. It gets by him for a single. So Simmons on. Probably not going to do anything crazy here because the Cubs got a huge lead. They got a lot of runs to catch up here. That's a 6-8 lazy fly ball out to Jason Hayward for the first out of the 9th for the Angels. Simmons on first, 1 out. Johnny Giovatella is batting a 2-8, pops it out to Russell, who keeps Simmons easily at first base. Down to 1 out left for the Angels in this blowout opening day. A 14-2 ball game here. Escobar batting 4-6, walks. So not so fast. Daniel Nava is up, and let's see if they will go to a pinch hitter. No, it looks like the manager is going to let him hit away. So Daniel Nava, 1 for 3, does have a single on the day. 6-8 fly ball, right field. The game is over, and the Cubs win opening day 14-2. 14 runs, 16 hits, 1 error, 5 left on. For the Angels, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors, and 9 left on. We go to the stats quick. Probably the hitting star for the Angels, probably Andrelton Simmons, 2 for 4. Cole Calhoun also 2 for 4. Simmons did have an RBI double, but nothing really too hot. The story of the game, obviously, is Chris Bryant and Anthony Rizzo, both 5 for 5 today. Rizzo with 5 runs and 3 batted in. Chris Bryant, oh my word, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs to get the season off on a hot start. The rest of the Cubs, not bad themselves. Fowler 2 hits, Hayward 1 hit, Soler 1 hit, Russell 2 hits, Montero, Schwarber, Zobrist, no hits today, but it's early in the season, so we're going to see what happens with them. But Chris Bryant, player of the game, no doubt about it. The win will go to Jake Arrieta. It went 6 innings, gave up 2 runs, 2 earned runs. Cahill and Richard came in and shut down the door, going 3 innings combined with no runs. And then you have Garrett Richards pulling the loss. He went 4 innings, gave up 7 earned runs, and nothing really going right for the Angels pitching staff today. So, end of game 1. Cubs win. And we'll see you next time at the ballpark.